Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. We are having a look at February of 2025 for your money and career. This is for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Let's have a look and see what we've got coming out for you for the month ahead. If you are watching this before the beginning of February on January 29th, we've got what could be possibly a very lucky new moon for some of you in the sign of Aquarius. Got a lovely aspect to Jupiter, new moon, setting intentions, setting goals, starting something new, having a look at something old with a fresh perspective. Aquarian energy is very futuristic energy and very outside the box. So it's a great time to keep an open mind at something and maybe try something a little bit different that maybe you wouldn't normally try. Again, we do have a lovely aspect with this new moon with Jupiter. And Jupiter can certainly bring you a little bit of luck, expansion, growth. And speaking of Jupiter, Jupiter is going direct the first week of February, direct in the sign of Gemini, and expansion, growth, opening doors, opportunities. But this can be a great time to put those ideas that you have into motion. Do something with what you've been thinking about. It's a little bit of a green light there for you. And that Aquarian new moon, by the way, does coincide with the lunar new year. So we got a lot of fresh energy coming in there for you. And if you missed that one, look forward to the new moon in Pisces, which is towards the end of February. And Pisces energy is very dreamy, very spiritual, very intuitive, very creative energy there for you. So it's going to be a great time to follow your dreams, no matter how silly. Sometimes we're told our dreams are silly, and you know what? Your dreams are always right for you. We have Observer here. Take a step back and look at the big picture. And it's very Jupiterian in its energy with that. Sometimes we need to take a step back and we need to look at something in a different way or from a different angle, different perspective, or we do need to look at the big picture. We need to expand our horizons a little bit in order for us to find the answers we're looking for or to figure out what direction, what path we want to go in. So take that step back, be that conscious observer, assess what is going on around you, or assess the opportunities that may be lying just beyond your peripheral vision. And this can certainly give you the information you need, give you the answers that you need, and help you, of course, as well, take some action at the right moment, at the right time. Okay. So it's like observe and then act, okay, instead of the other way around. We also have milk and honey coming in here. Loving this for you. In the land of milk and honey, all our needs are met. We're not longing for anything, and this can certainly represent abundance and prosperity opening up and flowing your way. That milk and honey energy is a wonderful energy of nourishing yourself, your goals, your dreams, finding the resources that you need exactly when you need them, finding the opportunities that exactly when you need them. And of course, it can be something flowing your way. So this can be a time of financial abundance. This can be a time where your career can really take off. If you've got like your own business or something, this can be where you're starting to make a profit. And this is like, yes, I'm so glad. So it's a really wonderful energy with that milk and honey. So even if you're just looking for information, right? Milk and honey says the information is there. So it's there for you at your fingertips. Well, hello, we've got the Tower coming in there for you. So interesting, the Tower should come out with the Observer energy. Also with the milk and honey, actually. Now, a lot of people are afraid of the Tower because it's sudden, unexpected change. It's sometimes something that we are not in control of, something that may be happening externally in our environment. And that observer, right, may be where you need to be. So you could have some shakeups in your workplace, for example. Maybe your boss quits unexpectedly, or perhaps the company gets sold, or maybe there's a restructure going on. And whatever you do, or whatever you want to do to maybe stop it from happening, or it may not necessarily have any impact. So observer energy, take a step back and just see what's going on, right? It may not be something that might require you to run for the hills and find a new job. It may be something where, okay, you know, I see these chips falling, I see these things crumbling. Where are they all going to land? What's going to happen? And sometimes in those situations, you might end up in a better place than where you were previously. Okay, you get a better boss. You know, maybe if they downsize, you're one of the people that they keep. And this can actually put you in maybe a higher up position, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out that way though. And sometimes we do get released from our positions. And then it's universe's way of protecting us from something that's maybe going sideways, or something that's not working for us anymore. The Tower does come in sometimes when we know we need to do something or we need to make some change and we haven't quite gotten off the ground. Maybe there's some fears getting in the way, or maybe we're procrastinating in some way. So the universe sends us a Tower, instant moment energy, that makes us so uncomfortable that we have no choice but to get out of our comfort zone. But you can certainly have some unexpected happenings in the month ahead. Now, the Tower can certainly come in as some information, an epiphany, some clarity, something that comes through your crown chakra. And this kind of changes your perspective entirely, or it changes how you would normally do something, or it spurs you to make some change. The important thing with the Tower is that we are releasing something that's holding us back, or that's not working, or it's standing in our way. And it's to make room, it's to make way for something new, something better, something bigger, something more wonderful, make room for something that we want. And I do often link the Tower back to an example of a glass of water, right? We want a glass of ice cold water on a incredibly hot day, but someone hands us a full glass of water right to the rim with warm water. And we're like, ugh, this isn't going to quench my thirst. So how do you get that water cold and icy and refreshing the way you want it? Dump some out and add some ice, right? So the Tower operates the same way. We don't quite have what we want necessarily, is something not healthy. We need to dump out something that's not what we want, the warm water, add cold ice, the new, and then we have something that we want. So it's just a little bit of a metaphor there, but anyways, but that's the same gist of it. Something's got to go, so something good, better, different can come in for us. So expect the unexpected in the month ahead. Oh, something's not working anyway. We've got the Ten of Swords here at the back of the deck. So the Ten of Swords can certainly be that there might be something coming to an end that is a little bit challenging. Okay, this can be, you know, where maybe something isn't working for you very well and it's causing you nothing but grief and worry, and it's not growing anymore, right? You're at the end of the road here with something, right? So it could be something with your money, could be something, you know, with your work, could be your habits as well, right? Your spending habits maybe, okay, or your viewpoints around money, right? It's got to go, it's got an end, it's not serving you well anymore. So embrace the energy of release, embrace the energy of change, but also just keep an open mind. Remember that observer energy, your attention to detail, and your ability to assess a situation is what is going to help you move forward. Remember, Ten of Swords, tens are always endings leading way to new beginnings. And sometimes we do need to let go of something, or something's got to leave so that something better can come in. We have the Hierophant here as well. So for some of you, what it needs to go, okay, is your beliefs around money, how you make it, how you spend it, and your habits around money, right? We do forge and we do learn how to deal with money in our childhood, right? Our formative years. And sometimes those old ways of thinking just don't work anymore. So for some of you, this is what is going, but also I do feel you're releasing yourself from fear, because the Hierophant is a card of belief and keeping the faith. So believe in yourself, have faith in yourself. And when we are confident in ourselves and we believe that we can achieve the seemingly impossible, or we can get ourselves into a better place, this is where the magic happens. So believe in yourself. The Hierophant can certainly show a higher level of commitment as well. It is known as the marriage card. So maybe some of you with your personal life is changing a little bit in some way. It is a surprise. That Tower with the Hierophant could probably go either way. Now remember, the Hierophant is in the upright, so you could have a surprise proposal, a surprise increase of commitment in that personal relationship. It rocks your world, it changes your world, and perhaps for better, right? Maybe move in with a significant other or something, and then all of a sudden you got 2 paychecks paying the same amount of bills, and you feel like you're flush with cash. For some of you, the Hierophant, like I said, is in the upright, so it does lend itself to a positive commitment. But the Tower can be a sudden breakup and shakeup, right? So, but if there's something in your personal life that's not going well, then this can actually benefit you, and you're being encouraged just to believe in yourself. And this is something that maybe has lingered for too long and has to happen. You could be shaking up how you deal with your money in your home as well, and getting 2 people on the same page, but each person has to change, each person has to give up something, right? Just to restore some balance and equilibrium there. Okay, so again, kind of expect the unexpected. But with that Hierophant in the upright, we could be utilizing our knowledge, right? We could be getting some information, some knowledge, something here that kind of gets our juices flowing with the Tower, and it can help us create some maybe positive change. In the Hierophant here, we're using that knowledge to improve our situation in some way. So some of you might be getting some advice as well. Okay, so seek out some advice if you need to. We don't all know the answers. Okay. Hierophant is Taurus energy, and Taurus energy is related to money, ruled by Venus, the planet of love and money. So love and money can certainly be at the forefront for you. Love may impact your money. But Taurus energy is about your income, how I make my money, how I spend my money, what I buy, the things I own, the things I possess. Maybe some of you, to make a little bit of extra cash, you might sell some stuff from around your house that you don't need anymore. All of a sudden you got a few $100 that you didn't have previously, right? This can be really good. Maybe fund a vacation or something like that. Oh yeah. 4 of Wands is here as well. Higher level of commitment, a celebration, a cause for, a joyous event. 4 of Wands can certainly represent some really good news. So this Tower could actually be something really positive for some of you here. And it can be a cause for celebration. With the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Wands knows the halfway to marriage card, right? Of course, we were talking about your money, and then this is the marriage card. So for some of you here, maybe there's, a surprise engagement or something, and now you are planning a wedding. And of course, this is going to cost a little bit of money, maybe, depending on how crazy you go. So this can certainly be like might be some money going out the door for some of you. But again, for some of you here, the 4 of Wands is known as the 1111 card, right? So something you want, something you wished for, something you've been dreaming about. This can show your belief that your wishes and dreams can come true. But the 4 of Wands is success, abundance. It's planting strong roots, having a good foundation. And it is a celebration here as well. So for some, it's very social energy. Okay, so you could be celebrating your success at getting a promotion or a new job, something there, because the Hierophant, we're ascending, okay, we're leveling up. This can be where you might get an opportunity to go to some business networking event, right? Typically a joyous occasion here with the 4 of Wands with a lot of people, okay? And so you could be making some business connections here in this energy. And hey, you could just meet someone out of the blue there and everything can change, right? The Tower, everything can change. And sometimes, the best way to make some business connections and some business moves is to get out and network and meet people. Not always easy to do, but there could just be something that comes in. And this can be like what ends up. It can be like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll go, whatever. I don't really want to, but okay, fine, I'll go. And it could end up being like, whoa, I didn't expect this to happen. So again, expect the unexpected. All right. But this is a celebration. There's leveling up energy here. So, but also make your wishes there with that Four of Wands, because if you think about it, if you dream about it, if you manifest it, you can certainly get it. Okay. And remember, we've got the milk and honey there as well. We've got the Four of Swords. So certainly something is happening that may shake up your world a little bit, shake up your way of thinking, help you create some positive change or to resolve some issues, whatever it happens to be. The Four of Swords here is an energy of peace. Inner peace, out of peace, peace of mind, peace of heart. Okay. So it's a really good energy there, nice and calm. This is also rest and relaxation with the Four of Swords. So perhaps some of you here, there's something going on where you might get to take a little bit of time off of work, and this takes a load off your mind. You recharge your batteries a little bit. But the Four of Swords is a card of meditation as well. And so the signs here are really clearly pointing to the fact about you have the power to change your life. You have the power to manifest something in. Some of you could have something coming to fruition in the month of February itself. Those doors opening for you. So seize the opportunity, because it certainly looks like it's something that could be really wonderful for you and maybe give you some stability in your life and stability and security. But your connection and your ability to meditate, to connect with spirit, and to manifest something into existence, very, very powerful within you. The force is strong with you. We've got the Knight of Pentacles as blessings headed your way. This is absolutely fantastic. The Knight of Pentacles can certainly represent an invitation, a gift, an offer, an opportunity. There we go. It can represent some money coming in, the ability to make some more money, a new beginning, something blossoming in your world. But the Knight of Pentacles can show that your patience has paid off here as well. The Knight of Pentacles is very patient. Okay. Part of your blessing as well is to be patient and to pay attention to things around you. And we said that right at the very beginning of your reading with the Observer card. The Knight of Pentacles is successful because he takes one day at a time and he looks at the details and pays close attention. No stone left unturned, no detail left ignored. Okay. So your ability to pay attention to detail, to plan, and to execute that plan is certainly what's going to pay off for you here in this energy. The Knight of Pentacles can also represent somebody who is offering you something, gifting you with something, popping the question maybe as well, which can certainly have an impact on your money, right? So certainly is someone who might have some very positive news for you. And again, if, this can be something a little bit unexpected, but beautiful energy here, whether it's your energy, you're on a quest for success, a quest for money, prosperity, resources even, right, that can help you out, and you are finding everything you need. The Knight of Swords, your advice from Spirit, communication is the key. You might get some really good news. The Knight of Swords is quite often messenger of something. So bringing you some news, information, maybe even something shocking or unexpected. Okay. But the Knight of Swords also is action oriented. So it can be that you get some information or something, someone says something to you and this spurs you into action. You're not going to sit on your butt. Okay. You're going to take some sort of step somewhere. So it's something that you may act upon. For some of you here, right, you've been patient for a long time. There could be something going on here where time is of the essence. And the Knight of Swords quite often does bring about kind of a little bit of sense of urgency. Just be aware of being impulsive though. Okay. Your advice from Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles is not impulsive by any stretch of the imagination, but the Knight of Swords certainly can be. So remember, you might get something really interesting or something exciting. You might discover something, maybe something you weren't supposed to discover with the Knight of Swords. The Observer, right? Remember, take a step back and assess your situation before taking action. Try not to act on impulse alone. Okay. Just might help you a little bit, right? Know what you're getting into before you get into it. All right. Or ask the questions before you say yes to something. Make sure you're paying attention to details, especially with contracts of any kind. Okay. With that. We've got manifestation cards here. Feelings are powerful manifestors. Remember that worry attracts more worry, unhappiness attracts more unhappiness, fear attracts more fear. And remember that joy attracts more joy, happiness attracts more happiness, and love attracts more love. We need to remember that the energy we put out is what comes back. And even though we do have a tower here, everything else is pretty positive. Okay. So maybe we're getting rid of the Ten of Swords energy. Happiness attracts everything you want. The shortcut to anything you want in your life is to be and feel happy now. It's the fastest way to bring money and anything else you want. Those feelings of happiness will radiate out and attract back to you all the things that bring you happiness, which will not only include abundance of money, but everything else you want. With that, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please do like, share, subscribe. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.